And we now talk to Health Spokesperson Undersecretary Eric Domingo. Good morning, sir. Thanks for taking our call.
Good morning, Ria. Good morning to all of your viewers.
Sir, the reemergence of polio in the Philippines started in the province of Lanao del Sur. One child there is diagnosed with polio. Is it possible na hindi lang siya ang affected sa lugar na yon?
Yes, no, because even before our case in Lanao del Sur a month ago, we already detected in water samples from the sewerage systems of Manila and Davao in Mindanao circulating polio virus. And this is the first human case, and we have a second case that we are watching right now and waiting for confirmatory tests. So it is possible that we have more than one case.
Okay, so that is very worrying, and it is possible that we'll expect a few more cases in the coming days. Now, what do you think is the cause of this?
There's really a lot of factors. Number one is, of course, poor coverage. In the last 5 years, we've been having about 60, 70% coverage of vaccination. That gives us 30% every year of children who are potentially unprotected and can get this disease. Second, of course, is environmental sanitation. Once the water, once you have open defecation, once you have fecal matter possibly contaminating your water source and it getting back into the into circulation and people ingesting it, then there's that possibility of a virus circulating and infecting people. So when you put all of these things together, you get into that setting where you have the possible reemergence of such diseases.
Well, the worrying thing is that, we just reported there are traces of it found in Davao and in Manila. What does it mean now for those specific areas where you found water samples that did contain the polio virus?
Well, the thing is, water samples are only collected in the area where the total exit of the sewerage system. For example, in the one in Manila, this could actually be anywhere from the whole national capital region or even from near provinces like Cavite and Bulacan that drain through Manila, into Manila Bay. The same way that the sample that was taken in Davao was just a point sample. It could be a whole province that is draining into there. So we have to watch out for the whole possible area of, the collecting area for these water sewerage systems, and we have to cover all of the children in those areas.
All right, so the word being used now is outbreak. Could you just help us understand why this term is being used when so far there is only one confirmed case?
Yeah, outbreak or epidemic is actually the word we're using, the words we are using right now, because we have been polio-free since 2000. And when a country has no cases of polio, just one case of polio in a human or two samples from environmental samples that are positive, the WHO and the Philippines considers this already as an epidemic. And it's a very urgent situation, and we all have to act very quickly and in a very concerted effort.
All right, Yusek, why is it that it's yung mga kids na ang madalas na tinatamaan ng sakit nito?
Yeah, ang mga sakit, these vaccine preventable diseases are really ang most susceptible are children below 5 years. First of all, the immune system is very low. You have no natural protection against these illnesses. And these are very weak children. No? So sila yung madaling kapitan ng sakit, and virulent strains act more quickly and more aggressively to children compared to adults with a more mature immune system.
Okay, so if an individual has received a polio virus in the past, do they need to, a vaccine rather, do they need to get a booster shot, or are they okay already as long as they completed the series when they were children?
Well, for this round, I think by starting October 14, we're going to start immunizing all children under 5, whether or not they've had their vaccinations before. So even if they completed it before, we're going to give an extra dose.
Okay, what about for children above the age of 5?
Well, children above the age of 5 are not particularly prone to polio. So we're really looking now at the age group that is the ones who contract this disease, which is 5 and below.
All right. And sir, what are the effects of this infectious disease? What exactly happens to the body and the immune system of a person diagnosed with polio?
Well, it affects the nervous system. So most children, of course, will get something very mild, like a fever or flu. But 1% of the children will contract a severe disease and will cause paralysis, usually of the lower limbs. There's a very small, about less than one tenth of 1%, who actually die from this. No? So it's a severe debilitating and possibly fatal illness.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with us this morning. We do appreciate it. Health spokesperson, Undersecretary Eric Domingo.